Hello, welcome back to Daily English Talk.
Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here with us today.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. On this channel, we help you practice real, everyday English.
If you like learning with us, please remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Today, we are going to the bank. We will learn what to say at the bank.
That's right. Let's get started.
So, Emma, how are you today?
I'm very well. Thank you, Jack. And you?
I'm good. A little tired. I went for a long walk this morning.
Oh, that's nice. Where did you go?
Just in the park near my house. The weather is so beautiful today.
Yes, it is. A perfect day. So are you ready to go to the bank?
I think so. I need to go to the bank too. I need some money.
Well, that's perfect. Let's go together. Okay. Here we are at the bank.
It looks very nice and clean and quiet. We need to be quiet, right?
Not too quiet, Jack. Just use your normal voice. But look, there is a line. We need to wait.
A line. Oh, I see. A queue. We wait here?
Yes. See the sign? It says, please wait here for the next available teller.
Available teller. That means a teller who is free, with no customer.
Exactly. You are learning fast.
Thank you. So, what are you doing at the bank today, Emma?
I need to withdraw some money. I'm going shopping later.
Withdraw. That means to take money out.
Perfect. And you?
I need to withdraw money too, for pizza tonight. But I also have a question about euros.
Euros. For your trip?
Yes, for my trip to Spain. I need to know how to get euros.
Ah, you need to exchange currency.
Exchange currency. That's a good phrase. I will use that.
Teller. Next, please. Oh, it's our turn. You can go first, Jack.
Me? But you were first in the line.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Hello.
Hello! How can I help you?
Hi. I would like to, withdraw some money, please.
Certainly. Do you have an account with us?
Yes, I do. I have an account here.
Great. And do you have your bank card?
My bank card. I am going to Spain. What is the exchange rate today?
Let me check that for you. Today, the exchange rate is $1 to 0.94 euros.
0.94. So, if I give you $100, I get 94 euros?
That is correct. The rate changes every day.
I understand. And can I do that now?
Yes, you can. How much would you like to exchange?
I would like to exchange $100 for euros, please.
Okay, so I will take $100 from you and I will give you 94 euros. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Here you are, 94 euros. And here is a receipt for the exchange.
Wow, look at the money. It looks different. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy your trip to Spain.
Thank you. I will.
Well done, Jack.
Thank you. It was easy. Your turn, Emma.
Hello again. Hello. What can I do for you today? I would like to withdraw $200, please. No problem. Do you have your card? Yes, right here. Thank you. Please insert it and enter your PIN whenever you're ready. Okay. $200. And would you like your receipt? Yes, please. Here is your cash, your receipt, and your card. Anything else for you? Actually, yes. I need to deposit a check as well.
Deposit. That means to put money in.
Yes, I have a check from my friend for my birthday. Oh, happy birthday! Thank you. So, how do I deposit it? Do you have the check with you? Yes, I do. Here it is. Great. You can just give it to me. I need you to sign the back of the check, please. Write, for deposit only. Sign the back for deposit only. Okay, just a moment. There you go. Perfect. I will process this for you. The money will be in your account tomorrow. Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Emma, I have another question.
For the teller,
Yes, excuse me, sorry for another question.
it's no problem at all. I'm here to help.
What is the difference between a savings account and a checking account? My friend told me about them.
That's a very good question. A checking account is for your everyday money. You use it for shopping, for bills, for taking out cash. It's very easy to access.
Easy to access, so like my card for pizza.
Exactly. A savings account is for money you want to save for a long time, for a future goal, like a new car or a house or a big trip.
And sometimes the bank gives you a little extra money for keeping it in a savings account. That's called interest.
That's right. A small amount of interest.
Interest? So my money can make a little more money?
Yes, it can.
That sounds like a good idea. Maybe I should open a savings account.
We can certainly help with that. You would need to speak with one of our advisors and fill out an application form.
An application form? Is it difficult?
It's not difficult. They just ask for your name, your address, and some other information.
I see. Maybe I will do that next time. I need to think about it.
Of course, take your time. I think we have taken a lot of your time. Thank you for being so patient. It's absolutely my pleasure. Is there anything else at all?
I think that is everything for me. Thank you for the money and the euros and the information.
Yes, thank you so much. You are both very welcome. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Goodbye.
Okay, Jack, mission accomplished.
Yes, we withdrew money, you deposited a check, I got euros, and we learned about savings accounts.
That is a very successful trip to the bank.
I think so too. Now, about that pizza, do you like pizza?
I love pizza.
Great, my treat. I have $150.
Jack, the pizza does not cost $150.
Oh, right. Maybe just a small pizza then.
That was a very useful conversation, Jack.
It was. I think I used my brain a lot today. So many new words.
I know. Let's take a minute to talk about them. It's good for our memory.
And for our viewers. Everyone, repeat with us if you can.
Let's start with the first word. I used it first. The word is withdraw.
Withdraw. To withdraw money. It means to take money out of your bank account.
That's perfect. For example, I said, I would like to withdraw $100.
And I said, I would like to withdraw $150 for pizza. A very important sentence.
Very important. Can you think of another example, Jack?
Okay. I need to withdraw some money to buy a new book. Or, you can withdraw money at an ATM.
Excellent. Okay. The next word is the opposite. I used it with my check. The word is deposit.
Deposit. To deposit money. This means to put money into your bank account.
Yes. You can deposit cash or you can deposit a check, like I did.
So, withdraw is out, deposit is in. It's like a door. You go out, you go in.
I like that. It is like a door for your money. So, viewers, repeat. I need to deposit this check.
Or, I will deposit my salary into my account.
Salary is the money from your job. Very good.
Thank you. Now, the next word was very important for my trip. exchange rate.
Yes, the exchange rate. This is a number. It tells you the value of your money in another country's money.
So for me, it was $1 equals 0.94 euros. That number, 0.94, is the exchange rate.
Exactly. If the exchange rate is high, you get more foreign money. If it is low, you get less.
So I always want a high exchange rate.
Everyone does. Let's say it together. What is the exchange rate for Japanese yen?
Good one. Okay. Next word. This is the person who helps us. Bank teller.
A bank teller is the person who works behind the counter at the bank. They help you with your transactions.
Transactions? What does that mean?
A transaction is one action with your money. Withdrawing is a transaction. Depositing is a transaction.
Ah, I see. So the bank teller helps with transactions. Our bank teller was very nice.
She was. So, everyone, repeat. The bank teller was very helpful.
Now, let's talk about two more words. The first one is PIN.
Oh yes, PIN. This is a secret number for your bank card. It is like a key.
You must never tell your PIN to anyone. It is a secret. My PIN is, oh no, I cannot say it.
That's right, don't say it. You type your PIN on a small machine called a keypad.
So you can say, please enter your PIN.
Perfect! And our last word for today is receipt.
Receipt. I love receipts. A receipt is a small piece of paper. It is proof of your transaction.
Yes, it shows the date, how much money you withdrew, and how much money is left in your account.
It is very important to keep your receipts so you can remember.
For example, the teller asked me, "Would you like a receipt?" And I said, "Yes, please."
And I always say yes to a receipt. So let's practice. Can I have a receipt, please?
Wonderful! So we reviewed 6 words today: withdraw, deposit, exchange rate, bank teller, PIN, and receipt.
That is a lot, but now I remember them better.
Me too. Repeating words is the best way to learn.
So everyone, write these words in your notebook. Withdraw, deposit, exchange rate, bank teller, PIN, receipt.
And try to make your own sentences. You can write them in the comments.
Yes, we would love to read your sentences. Now my brain is tired. I need pizza.
Let's go get that pizza. Well, Jack, we did it. We went to the bank and we survived.
We did more than survive, Emma. We were fantastic. We were bank experts.
Okay, maybe experts is a strong word, but we practiced a lot of very useful English.
Let's think about what we did. First, we waited in a line, a very polite line.
That's right. Then we talked to the bank teller. You were a little nervous, Jack.
I was, but only for a second. Then I said, I would like to withdraw $150. It was easy.
It was, and you did something very smart. You asked a question. You said, I have a question about euros.
Yes, and then I learned the word exchange currency. So I withdrew dollars, and then I exchanged them for euros.
You are a world traveler now. Then it was my turn. I also withdrew money.
And you did something I have never done. You deposited a check for your birthday.
Yes, I did. I signed the back and gave it to the teller. The money will be in my account tomorrow.
So we practiced withdrawing, exchanging, and depositing. That's 3 big things.
And then you had even more questions. You asked about different types of accounts.
Ah, yes, the savings account and the checking account. The checking account is for every day, like buying pizza.
And the savings account is for the future, for dreams, maybe for a big pizza one day.
A very, very big pizza.
And the bank even gives you a little extra money called interest for your savings account.
So, to all our viewers, today you learned how to do many things at the bank in English. You learned the key phrases and the important words.
We hope you feel more confident now. If you go to a bank in an English-speaking country, you can do it.
Absolutely. Now it's time for our favorite part.
The question of the day.
Today's question is a little different. We have 2 questions for you.
2 questions, double the practice.
The first question is, what is one thing you want to buy that you need to save money for? It could be a phone, a car, a trip, or even a pizza.
And the second question is, what is your number 1 tip for saving money? Do you have a good idea? Please share it.
So please write your answers in the comments below. Tell us what you want to save for and your best saving tip.
We read every single comment. We love to see you practicing your English, and we love to learn from you, too.
Maybe we will find some great tips for saving money.
I need those tips. Anyway, if you enjoyed this lesson, if you learned something new,
Please let us know by giving this video a thumbs up. It really helps us.
and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Daily English Talk, and hit that little bell icon.
Why the bell, Jack? So you get a notification every time we talk. You don't want to miss our next adventure.
That's true. Our next video will be about another everyday situation.
But it's a secret for now. You will have to come back to see.
So, from both of us,
Thank you for being such a wonderful learning community.
keep practicing, keep learning, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.